Welcome back to Lessons from the Front and my brief exploration of the Lanchester Mark II armoured car in Warlord Games' bolt-action rule set. Today we're taking a look at the Lanchester 6x4 armoured car, a British vehicle that, while not widely used historically, offers a unique and fun addition to my bolt-action games. I've always enjoyed using distinctive, lesser-known vehicles in my battles, and the Lanchester's a perfect fit for bringing something different to the tabletop. The reason I've built this particular model for bolt action is because my local gaming club here in Singapore, Fireteam Elias, often focuses on games set during the Malaya campaign. The Lanchester 6x4 was actively involved in that conflict, and it seemed like the perfect addition to our armies to represent the British forces in that setting. In fact, the Lanchester is so rare that I couldn't find any real footage of it in action. So if any of you viewers out there happen to know where we can find and watch historical footage of the vehicle, please do share the links in the comments below. That would be most appreciated. The Lanchester 6x4 armoured car was a British designed vehicle with a 6x4 drivetrain, meaning that 4 of its 6 wheels were driven by the engine. And they were produced in limited numbers during the late 1920s and early 1930s. It was a heavier, more rugged development of its predecessor, the Lanchester 4x2, offering better mobility and firepower. All versions of this interwar vehicle featured the same basic functional arrangement: a frontal engine compartment, a main fighting compartment with a fully traversing turret, and a rear equipment storage. The two-man turret mounted both a 0.5-inch and a 0.303-inch Vickers machine gun coaxially and was fitted with a cupola that could be independently rotated, greatly aiding observation while the hatches were closed. Produced by the Lanchester Motor Company in the United Kingdom, this was not a small vehicle. And if you see here in the photograph, compared to the Stuart light tank, it was big. It had a mass of 7 tons, length of 6.1 meters, a width of 2 meters, and a height of 2.82 meters. Its crew of 4 did not get a lot of protection from its 9 millimeters of armor. As mentioned earlier, it had 2 Vickers machine guns in the turret, a 0.5-inch and a 0.303-inch Vickers machine gun, and then it had another 0.303-inch, that's 7.7 millimeters, Vickers machine gun in the hull. Its engine was a Lanchester 6-cylinder petrol engine producing 90 horsepower, 67 kilowatts of energy. Its suspension was a 6x4 leaf spring suspension and had an operational range of 320 kilometers and a maximum speed of 72 kilometers per hour on the road. For those of you who are wanting to use the Lanchester in a bolt action list, it is available. You've got to go to page 246 of the version 3 rulebook, and there you need to upgrade the fully enclosed armored car to having 2 paired turret mounted MMGs, which will provide you with 6 shots at 36 inches. It doesn't have any penetration value, so you're not going to be able to take on other armored vehicles, but you can certainly pin open top vehicles, and you can use it as a mobile pillbox against enemy infantry. It is a wheeled vehicle, and it does have the recce rule, which you can find on version 3, page 150. So you can use it in a nice historical fashion if you're taking on the Japanese in Malaya. So folks, that's it. A rather brief but hopefully interesting look at the Lanchester 6x4 armoured car in its historical and bolt action context. I hope that you enjoyed the contents of this video. Please do like, smash, and support my channel with great comments, and I hope to see you again soon. Until next time, happy gaming!